Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I will be introducing you a game that we Filipinos really love playing it. It's called Hopscotch or Piko. Piko or Hopscotch is one of the most famous Filipino games played by children and even adults in the country. It is a group game and can be played with as many as you want. Growing up, many of us has played Piko. You can still see children playing Piko on the streets today. It may have a simple mechanics, it is still a fun game to play.
Materials needed.
Playing Piko is very simple. Piko also requires materials in order to play this game. There are two main materials needed in order to play. First is called the marker. You can choose usually chalk, charcoal, stick, masking tape, paint tape, or anything that can be used to draw lines in the court for playing. Second, the pamato. You can choose to use any type of flat like a flat stone, brick chip, broken piece of a clay pot, crown cup, smooth chunk of window glass, or anything or any similar object.
Playing court.
Stone floor drawn with chalk, charcoal, or underground drawn with a sharp stick, or indoor smooth flooring marked with masking tape or paint tape. There are a lot of options in layout for Piko, but this was the specific layout that we choose in playing the game. So now that we are done preparing the materials needed, let's now move on to explaining the game mechanics on how the game works.
Game mechanics.
Step 1. Draw a hopscotch design on the ground. Chalk is the best drawing medium on asphalt, patio stones, or concrete. The squares should be large enough to fit 1 foot and to make sure that a stone thrown into the square will not bounce out too easily. Step 2. The players stand in front of a rectangle number 1. Each player takes turn in tossing his or her pamato inside the 10th square. The player who tosses his pamato closest to center gets to play first. This is called manuhan. Step 3. Throw a pamato on square 1. It has to land inside the square without touching the border or bouncing out. If you don't get it within the lines, you lose your turn and pass the stone to the next person. Step 4. If you do get it, however, hop through the squares, skipping the one you have your marker on. Each square gets 1 foot. Which foot you start with is up to you. You can't have more than 1 foot on the ground at a time, unless there are 2 number squares right next to each other. In that case, you can put down both feet simultaneously. Always keep your feet inside the appropriate squares. If you step on a line, hop on the wrong square, or step out of the square, you lose your turn. Step 5. Pick up the marker on your way back. When you get to the last number, turn around and hop your way back in reverse order. While you're on the square right before the one with your marker, land down and pick it up. Then, skip over the square and finish up. Step 6. Pass the marker on to the next person. If you completed the curse with your marker on square 1, then throw your marker into square 2 on your next turn. Your goal is to complete the curse with a marker on each square. The first person to do this wins the game.
Game time.
So, me and my family and friends, we decided to wear only a house clothes. And we decided to not wear a slipper because Be comfortable if you're not half asleep while playing Piko.
Continuing the game. Outro experience.
So for the outro, my experience when I play Piko, I feel tired and energetic, and my feet feels a bit numb because when you play Piko, you need to use your feet to play. So that it was very fun and happy. While we play this Piko, I realized that I miss the time we always play it and the other Filipino games. So at the same time, we managed to use those fundamental skills and fundamental movements in this physical education, such as locomotor skills. We executed jumping and hopping, and for the non-locomotor skills, we do turning, bending, and balancing. For the manipulative skills, we had to throwing the pamato to the layout, and so it was fun. We're not just playing the game or the game, but we also practicing our own way to become physical active or physical healthy.
Outro experience to my family and friends.
Unsa may gibati nimo nga gadula ka sa Piko? Ani balik ko pagkabata. Muna kay kawas. Siin. Apoy kaayo. Pero enjoy ko. Unsa imong gibati nga gadula ta og Piko? Unsa imong gibati nga gadula ta og Piko?
So that would be all, and I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching.